Okay, YouTube, this is a 1903 RK Leblond lathe. I believe they call this the heavy-duty 20-inch, never mind all the junk sitting on it back there. But really hard to find out any information on these, like how they work. So we're going to show you this video. This one's been modified, a little 4-speed gearbox, and you can see it was originally a line shaft machine. So this one, turn that on, it fires up the spindle. Now I was having problems getting this carriage to work. Still a little goofy, but you know, it is what it is. So the first thing I ran into was this quick change box. The gear wouldn't mesh. You see on the end of this shaft, maybe not, on the end of that collar is a little idler gear, and it fits in there and meshes with the 2 rows of gears. So in order to adjust this engagement, you loosen up these caps with these big flatheads, and then these set screws right here rotate this entire drum up, and that causes the gear to move closer to the other gears that are in there, and thus tighten up the lash. So the second thing, fire it up here, you can see all the gears in there moving. It's moving the lead screw. This has a 2-speed box. So there's low, move this shaft over, and now it's high. So there's low, there's high, and in the middle is kind of a neutral. Like right there is neutral. So I usually run it in low. And then on the carriage, you've got your standard cross slide and your carriage back and forth. But you've got this lever here, which has 3 positions: up, middle, and down. And then this lever here engages the half nut, and then this lever here is an overrunning clutch. So when I first got this machine working, I would get the line shaft or the lead screw going, and I would drop this lever. As you can see, it starts feeding inward. Problem is when you're machining, that's okay for roughing, but it's too fast for anything else. So that lever only engages with this lever in the middle position. If I drop it down, it no longer engages the lead screw. So what I found is if you tighten this clutch, it engages this feed, and now it actually goes slow enough that you can get a decent pass and really nice surface finish. Now if I take this lever and move it up, it actually reverses the carriage feed. So in 1903, you could reverse your carriage feed without changing the direction of your lead screw. So this is just some of the stuff I found, and hope it helps somebody else.